Hello and welcome back to my Empire Total War Let's Play as Great Britain with part number 9. And we're continuing, obviously, from where we were last episode. I am building up an army here in Great Britain. In fact, I'm upgrading the barracks in Britain as well, that's great, good. Or in England, should I say. Paris is under siege. I don't know if I'm going to keep hold of it because my army there is pretty battered now. If I lose it, it doesn't matter because I will send this army that I'm building over to the Americas and we will deal with pushing against France in northern Canada, first. To only come back and attack them in Amsterdam and Brussels, hopefully simultaneously. Bang, bang. And then obviously one army can push on down into Alsace-Lorraine and the other one across here, and then again we'll sweep an army round this way. So maybe that whilst I'm pushing around in the Americas and taking out France and Spain over there, I can start building up more armies here to come back and attack here. And France is constantly moving troops about but not doing anything with them. I have no idea why. That's going to be on one of my trade routes. According to the auto-resolve, I'm going to lose this, but they're attacking me. I'm going to leave my cannons inside. I'm going to run my cavalry out to try and take out their cannon. And basically hold the wall best I can. I might not use my cavalry because I think that might be my general's unit, but we shall see. I mean, this is just a setback really, isn't it, losing France, because I've been dumping money into it and not getting anywhere. So the Spanish are deploying. There's a breach there, isn't there? So I want to put my put my two guns there. They can face the breach or the gate. Now who's here? Right, fire lockdown citizenry. So I've still got the cannon selected. Okay, so let's put the cannon there. Put them there and there. Them over there actually as well. Use this as heavy cav. Stick it out around the back there somewhere. Where's their cannons? One of these guys are over here, please. Fast as you can. If they come up the wall, I will fall back and turn the cannon onto them manually. We will do whatever we need to win, basically. They don't charge that gun. It's got to be their general. Take out that artillery, take out that artillery. Make me staying alive a lot easier. It's good they've just fired. So they're going all the way there. They're completely encompassing us. I'm going to switch my cannons to canister shot. I'm now going to pull these guys back to there. It should allow me to survive a little bit longer. Here we go. Run, and my general's unit has fled. How do we do with the cannon? It knocked them off the guns, that's good enough. Sorry about that, I got distracted. Charge them in, pull them out. Get in that building as well. Move my general out of the way, because I'm now about to lose that building. Don't want him getting shot at. Get him inside. Probably going to lose. There's a lot more troops there. You know what, sod it, let's go out all guns blazing. Fix bayonets and charge. And then we'll clear the building. But this might well be over quite soon. Well, we're both losing slightly, not to each other directly, but I'm losing because of them in the buildings, because they're winning slightly. 46. I want to say I've lost this, there's nothing I can do to recover it. Their unit's got higher veterancy than me. More units left in the unit than me. So in theory it should win, even in a straight out fight. But it's not straight out now because they've shored the other edge. Nope, and they've broken. So we'll sail to the Americas. I'm going to have trouble maintaining a lot of income because my trade network's now going to be destroyed, but that's fine. Obviously I won't be able to maintain trade. They're going to start blockading my ports. Although I could upgrade Liverpool to a port, which is a thing to do. I wish they'd do the whole thing with upgrading your small settlement builders like this again, so you get to choose what goes in for each small settlement, but do it so there's more than one. I'd love to see a new Empire game, because especially with the multiple maps, or having, you know, like they're doing now with the Total War, with the Warhammer stuff, stitching multiple maps together, that's good as well. Unfortunately, I don't own any of the Warhammer series, but I know what they've done with it. Come on, 13 colonies, be useful for me. There's another army down. Is it recoverable? Yes. I think I'm trading with the Cherokee. Good.
Can I be of service?
Yes, Your Majesty.
How can I be of
Awaiting
service?
further orders.
I don't have a gentleman in there, do I? No.
Orders, Captain. On our way, Captain.
As you desire.
Right.
Ready and awaiting orders. At the ready. Onwards!
Right, so to get this army up to fighting strength, I want one of you, 2 12-pounders, 2 grenadiers. Okay. Anything here industry-wise I can start upgrading. Right, well, you can now become a trading port. You can get that in, and we'll start upgrading Edinburgh as well. We're going to go to broke on upgrading. For want of a better word, the easiest working with it is the home nations. So that's England, Scotland, and Ireland. Let's try and get trade with Austria. No. The Mughals, do you want trade? I know I'm trading with your enemy, but Russia. Okay. Let's see about the Italian states. Nope. Okay. Should be able to upgrade the artillery school here next turn as well. In London, and produce, so that to produce some howitzer for me. But by putting the grenadiers in, this makes this a slightly better army because grenadiers are resistant to shock damage, and although they're smaller units, they're slightly better than the line infantry, I want to say. I'm not 100% on that without double checking the stats, but they also get the option of throwing a grenade. So I found that very useful against armies heavily built in melee infantry as they're charging you. Give them a volley of musketry as they go to charging close, switch to your grenades. Fix bayonet and charge. Good. Good. So, upgrade that. So I want to upgrade that. That and that. Should probably upgrade that fishery. That will still bring in more people, which in the long term translates as more wealth. I need to think about getting some farming tech unlocked as well. We're going to fire by rank. and the socket bayonet. Not just because that will allow me to advance here to the military academy, but it will also allow, I believe it gives you a bonus to melee. Let me just double check. No, it enhances national prestige, so it makes you look better. As it
ready.
were.
At the ready. Make ready. Hot.
I need to come around and upgrade everywhere as well from dirt roads, because
Aye, aye, Captain. Ready
fact.
and waiting.
Move up to
Weigh
Glasgow,
anchor.
being north, you better hop all the way across to there, near Newfoundland, where we want to land. See if we get a couple more turns in before this half hour's up. Oh. Okay. So they took Maine, pushed through. Okay. But if we could take out New France, I believe it is, or Upper Canada, I can't remember which way around those two sit, I never can. It will give me the ability to push back and push back hard. It will take out against them in the Americas because they'll lose their main troop production hub. And I will gain a very good settlement from troop production, and I'll be able to push on and keep pushing. Although it will be potentially slow to start off with. I'm going to have to push on against the Equinox as well, and the Huron in the north. I need at least 2 to 3 armies to mop that lot up, and then push down against the Spanish once we've taken care of. That's basically it's capture 99, probably at capturing all of the Americas first, North America and the Caribbean. You can stay there, get some spying skills done. I know it's not going to help with assassination. How
Your
long
Majesty.
till I can put cannon? Get the new 3 turns. Upgrade the roads. Put that into construct. We'll wait until the artillery is ready. Weaver's Cottage and the trading port. Can I get any bigger than a trading port at the moment? No. Give that navy some repairs. Can't do that, so I get naval architecture. I'm going to upgrade that because it should increase the rate in which I get the schools. Some more upgrading the roads because they take a couple of turns. They'll actually travel up quite quickly. Yes. I could ship an army over and start building up a second army to come over at the same time once that army's in transit. That'd be good. So get an army on its way over and start building up a second one would be really good. Again, this is going to be a lot of campaign map stuff, I'm afraid, because, well, I've just been pushed out of France. There's no way I'm bothering even going back there now until I've weakened down the French elsewhere and the Spanish. And in doing so, strengthening myself. And whilst dealing with Spain and France, I'll deal with the pirates. And then I'll look at who's camping the ivory deposits, and I will send a fleet to guard and defend that. We could have a re-rising of the United States there, if that rebels, which it might. That was the admiral in charge of this fleet. That's fine, I can stay like that. Save me a few pennies. So that he died and then lost his traits. Okay, upgrade that. Edinburgh infrastructure, please. And then that. You can be upgraded, and then we'll sort out the roads here in Ireland and upgrade in Dublin itself. With that, for a better word, ferry point up there near Scotland, as long as Scotland's got a good enough army building capacity, I can push back into Ireland should the need arise, but no one's ever taken Ireland from me in any playthrough. They seem to leave the UK alone and don't bother landing troops there. But again, we'll see. Spain is marching around Naples. I know they own the place, but I should imagine my power ranking, my global power has dropped. "13 colonies are doing a half-decent job against the French, though, so I might as well set sail with the artillery that I want. Plus, it gives me more time to get the far-by rank drill before I get there. Yes, we've got our cannon foundry. That's up in Edinburgh, if I believe. Yep. Now, I am going to spend this turn putting walls in here. Meanwhile, this preacher is going to run up to Scotland.
I can go no further.
And when he gets there, he is going to convert the rest of that Catholic lot to English. That will remove any religious unrest up here and make the upper classes happier. And eventually we will put in a church building, potentially. Scotland itself is growing. It's good to see. But yep, that is about 30 minutes worth of recording, because as you just heard, my alarm went off. So I will catch you in the next one, where after the next end turn we'll build our two howitzers. We'll go for the 12-pounder howitzer foots, and we will be shipping them off to America. I will possibly send out some horse artillery in the next army I build, and we'll make it a rather than a besieging army, a field army, because there's a lot of enemy armies on the move out there in America, and I would rather have the mobility of horse artillery over foot artillery. And that is everything for today then, and I will catch you in the next one.